Hey everybody, I am back again, just going through my old baseball cards, and wanted to talk and finish up the last part of the series. I've been showing some cards from the Bubblegum War years, and I wanted to show the last 2 years of the Bubblegum Wars between Topps and Bowman, and that would be 1954 and 1955. You can see them laid them all out here on the bed in front of you. So starting over here with some of the 1954 Topps, a very colorful set. It's got a lot of key players. I think 54 Topps is probably well known for its really solid rookie class. There's no Mickey Mantle in this. He signed exclusively with Bowman, but there are three key rookies, of which you can see two right in front of you right now, the Ernie Banks and the Al Kaline rookies. Additionally, this is the year for the Hank Aaron rookie, which I do not yet own. And that was kind of one of the short fallings of the 54 Bowman as you see it. 54 Bowman is still a very good looking set, but just did not have those star rookies. And you know what? It's not a bad set. It's not quite as, the imagery is not quite as good as the 53 Bowman color. And still a nice looking set. These are not hard to get in excellent mint sixes. That's why the majority of these are excellent mint six. You can still pick these up for a good grade. And as I said, Mickey Mantle had signed exclusively with Bowman for the 54 year, so there's no Topps card. Joe Tipton is the only one that's excellent mint plus. Everything else is just a 6. But still a very manageable set. It's got good eye appeal. The centering on these cards in general is fairly good. Bowman did a decent job on the centering. I would have to say, though, because of the key rookie class and just the colorful nature of those 54 Topps, that Topps probably won the war in 54. And there were a couple other companies that were producing baseball cards getting on the bandwagon, so to speak, to market their products, and that is the Dan D Potato Chip Company. They actually inserted these cards into the bags of potato chips, so they're very condition sensitive in the sense that you've got oily, greasy potato chips, with this card floating around in that bag. So they are condition sensitive, and you can see on this Monty Irving, the centering is not great either on it. And then the Red Heart is a dog food manufacturer, and they produce their set as well. You could mail in to get to get a set of these cards. So moving on to 55 and Topps, man, they really went for the jugular with this 55 set. Just a gorgeous set, one of the more beautiful sets of the 50s. Love the way that it goes from the solid tone color to a lighter shade there, and really cool imagery. You'll see a lot of the same images that were used on the 54 and 55 Topps, but still a beautiful set. Several key rookies in the 55 Topps set as well that did not make it to the Bowman set. Well, there is no 55 Topps Mickey Mantle. There is a Bowman. No Topps. It's a Bob Turley rookie, that beautiful second-year Banks. Really like this 55 Monty Irving as well. Like I say, these cards just have amazing color. It would be amazing to be able to rip open packs of this as a kid. I just couldn't imagine. That would be awesome. Really cool. And then I talked about the key rookie class for 55 Topps. You can see that Harmon Killebrew has a really solid, excellent mint 6. Do not have the Clemente or the Koufax. I guess they're on the list of things to do in my lifetime to attain those cards, but I don't think it's going to happen in the immediate future. And then moving on, so Bowman came out with one of their more interesting sets. So 1955, color television is still kind of a new oddity. So they use that new technology to kind of market their cards as kind of a state of the art with some color photography. Not quite as imaginative as the 53 Bowman once again, but still okay color photography on there. And I kind of like the wood grain finish on those color TV sets. I kind of have always been a big fan of these. Once again, missing out on those key rookies, but they do have the mantle in this, as well as they have the Hank Aaron second-year card and Ernie Banks. Looking at some of these lighter grain, they hold up very well, and even the lower grades have really good eye appeal. And then the first lower numbers have the light wood grain, and then as you move on to the higher numbers and set are a little higher, you see that darker grain finish. Look at that Lou Burdett, that 4. Yeah, it looks like a 4. Ashburn, Roberts, Gil Hodges. So a lot of good players. Just not a lot of great rookies in 55 for Bowman. And this is really Bowman. This is Bowman's last year. So Top wins the war in 55 as well. And Bowman, I think, is bought out by Topps. So this is the last set that they create in the 50s until Topps brings it back. 89. 55 golden stamps. That was just a team stamp album. Someone tore out the Wilhelm and got it graded from the Wilhelm collection. And then here's a couple cards. They're not necessarily even 54. Well, one is 54, one's 53. These are the Redman tobacco cards. So you would hope that the Redman Tobacco Company was not marketing these to children. But you have to wonder with that little tab at the bottom. It basically allows a kid or an adult, whoever, to get a major league player's cap. And that's what those tabs are. So it's hard to find some of them with the tabs still on them because a lot of people cut those off to mail them in to get those major league ball players' caps. And we take for granted today the marketing and the ability to go get a player's cap. Seems like every store in town will have could have your local team or every sporting goods store. And obviously with the internet you can buy one very easily. But back then you just couldn't find those hats anywhere. So this offered the opportunity to you to do a mail-in order to get it. I'll kind of show the back of it. There's the back of it. You clip that off, send in some money for shipping and handling, and they'd ship you the cap. But kind of an interesting subset. Once again, hopefully they weren't trying to market that to children, but you do never know. So that's everything I have from 1954 and 1955. Once again, everybody, I appreciate your posting comments, and I'll talk to you again soon.